Details. On the line right now, she was a former DA in Westchester County, Judge Jeanine Pirro, who is on, and she's also a legal analyst for Fox News, the host of Justice with Judge Jeanine, as well as author of several books, including To Punish and Protect Against a System That Coddles Criminals. He Killed Them All is the definitive story of Robert Durst and the gruesome crimes, the one that you did not see on television. Jeanine, thanks for coming on. Good morning.
Good morning.
So tell me about this book, this Durst, a horrific character.
Well, you know, Robert Durst is a classic example of how money and power in this country can buy justice from his perspective and not ours. I've been a prosecutor, a judge, and a DA for 30 years, and in 1999, when I was a DA in Westchester, I reopened the cold case of the missing wife of a very wealthy real estate heir, and I believed then that she wasn't missing, that she was dead, and it was Robert Durst who did it. So I began with that case, and it was an odyssey for 15 years since then, and I believe that Robert Durst killed 3 people and got away with it. His latest was the one in Galveston. That was his neighbor he chopped up. And if anyone saw The Jinx, HBO's docudrama, The Jinx, that is the story of Robert Durst. But I'm the one who reopened the case, and I'm the one who was blamed for his chopping up his neighbor in Galveston, Texas, and the half-wit jury down there believed it and acquitted him of the murder of a senior citizen. But this guy was wealthy, and his money bought him his version of justice, and that's the unfortunate conclusion, of the book. And there's a lot of pieces that I go through as to how he got away with murder, and no one thought that he could possibly be responsible. And 18 years later, when I reopened the case, I said, this is a guy who actually, killed his wife and got away with it, and then killed his spokesperson, 19 years later because he didn't want her to talk to How important is it when somebody is on trial? I've talked to somebody just recently about when you're good looking versus somebody who's kind of a curmudgeon. It becomes very difficult sometimes to find good looking people, to find guilt in those people. Why is it that way for a jury? Well, I think that we all have a preconceived notion of what a criminal looks like.
Right.
And that criminal is someone, that we can put in central casting on a television show or in a movie. Mm-hmm. But the truth is that a criminal can look, like pretty clean cut. And, when I was prosecuting pedophiles who molested children, they could look like, your Uncle Joe or Grandpa Jim. And people need to get out of that mindset of what a criminal looks like. And Robert Durst had the advantage not only of, being small and not someone you could imagine would chop up or even shoot someone in the back of the head.
Right.
But he had the benefit of money and power. And in the book, He Killed Them All, I talk about the lawyers that went along with this scenario of, poor Bobby, he's just a great guy, and he wouldn't kill anybody. Meanwhile, I knew he killed 3 people. And when the jury in Galveston, as recently as a year ago, they said, I could understand how we'd run away from Jeanine Pirro and chop up a body. Are you stupid?
Yeah.
So the book, He Killed Them All, is really about that case and the criminal justice system. We worry about color in criminal justice. Are we too critical? But people need to worry about money. People with money.
Right.
They get away with it because they have their own version of justice. And as a prosecutor, my job was to level that playing field, and that's just what I did.
Listen, I think your next book should be called "Ugly People Are Always Guilty."
Good-looking people are always guilty. But I need to tell you, I'm from Elmira.
Oh, you are?
I was excited to learn that I was going to be on with you guys in Utica, but I grew up in Elmira, New York.
That is awesome. It's listen, people just don't understand upstate New York.
Yeah, all of the great people who come from upstate New York, and I got to tell you, I was listening to one of one of your callers. And,
Yep.
you know, I think that people need to understand that in this new world, we have got to defend ourselves, and we've got to be careful that we're not so politically correct.
Yeah.
So nice.
I was going to ask you about that. I saw your take on this whole, Donald Trump saying we can't allow Muslims to come in. What are your thoughts on the rhetoric right
Well,
now?
I think, first of all, Donald Trump said we need to halt, incoming Muslims for a period of time until we know what's going on. He's not talking about Muslims who are citizens or Muslims who, have a right to be here. I mean, that's just ridiculous. And
Yeah.
the media said that. What we've got to do is we've got to know who's coming in.
Yeah.
So when this, wife of the San Bernardino killer, Tashfeen Malik, killer herself, she came in on a K-1 visa, and everybody said, "Oh, isn't that wonderful? She's a fiance." Well, that's a bunch of hogwash. And the sooner people get this, the better the safer they're going to be.
Well, we found out yesterday they were. Yeah.
That just because she's a fiance who said, "I promise I won't be a terrorist," we're just going to let her in. Are we stupid?
But apparently we aren't even checking the social media. We're not doing any vetting there, which is probably that's going to change, but that's a mistake.
Well, no, you know what? You're going to say it's probably going to change. They've been discussing this for years. And there isn't an employer in this country who doesn't look at social media of people who are looking for jobs
Right,
here.
right.
Why should someone who's not a citizen have more rights
Yep.
than the citizens in this country?
Good.
Give me a break.
Good luck for the kid who can't get into college because he has a picture of himself on his Facebook page, right? Hey, they're telling me we have to let you go, and I hate that fact. I want to get you back, okay?
All right, bye. He killed
All right.
them all. It's a great Christmas gift.
He killed them all. Jeanine Pirro, thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Okay, she's a goodie, boy. She just lets it all hang out. As somebody said, she's one of those tiny ladies who just kicks some ass. We'll come right back at WIBX.